am here. I am here. Back at it again. It's the Schizomanic. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I'm a little not, a little intoxicated, but it's all good. I'm about to be elated because I'm back with another video. Welcome to Pokemon 2019 episode review for number 7. 7. 7, you son of a... Alright, listen. So, this is a Mr. Mime episode. I know it's technically about, like, Ash being able to show Go the joy of battling. But this is a Mr. I probably would say this is only entertaining primarily because of Mr. Mime's. They give him a couple funny faces. He's out here stunting on these hoes. He's out here stunting on Mightyena and Hariyama, and it's like, son, get off me, get off me. I don't understand the gag with though when Mightyena shows up and he's like, fuck it, I'm out, and it's like, the hell was that? I also am very curious now if he actually legit. A lot of people are like, oh, he caught Mr. Mime, but I don't count that as canon until he's used more consistently. The reason why I do this though is because Mr. Mime, it's weird because I don't think it's ever been canonically shown that he was ever caught. Like, he just ends up living with them, but he was never like officially caught. So I'm be curious if they actually let Mr. Mime be Ash's Pokemon. Actually, would this be, I'm trying to think, is this the first psychic type he's had? Off the top of my head, this might be his first psychic type. Because he didn't have one in Gen 4, he didn't have one in Gen 5, he didn't have one in Gen 6. Is Mr. Mime his first psychic type? I almost want to look that shit up. I think this might be his first psychic type. He never gets them. And because psychic types are always known to be broken as fuck in the anime. Because they don't know how to, like, write psychic types right. I mean, it's more of the issue of giving a character psychokinesis and then being like, oh yeah, by the way, he's gonna be borderline broken, but in certain sequences he won't be because the plot won't demand him to be broken. But that fight was entertaining. I like Hoji's design and his interactions, that he's like a character who comes off more threatening than he actually is. The gag of him falling off his Hariyama is kind of funny. I also like the fact that, like, he makes fun of Go, but it's not like in the same way, like, of him being a dick. He's just saying something and Go's taking it more offensively because Go has some insecurities he's dealing with. I also do like the fact that, like, they acknowledge that Go definitely cares more about catching, whereas, like, Ash is more about battling, and, like, Go doesn't understand there is an inherent difference. And I like how this episode goes through the effort of showing there is an inherent difference between being a battler and someone who just wants to quote unquote catch them all. But you need elements of both to do what he's trying. Like, the fact that he's trying to catch Mew, like, you're gonna have to fight Mew. There's no way you're gonna just be like, where's that Pokeball? I caught it. Like, you can't do that with a Mew. Like, Mew and Mewtwo would be like you have to beat them before you even earn the right to catch them. So, I like the episode dynamic for that reason. The fact that Ash, I like it when they show that Ash is on his shit still. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm cool. Like, I recognize that this is a new interpretation and that Ash isn't the same Ash we've grown up with. Unfortunately, that's the realization you have to come to. But there's nothing wrong with making Ash be competent in a lot of sequences. So I think the trade-off is if we get more than I would like of dumb moments, but it's counteracted by him being a good he hasn't lost the match, by the way, so far in this new series. He's been out here taking names 100%. The fact that he won the tournament in the beginning, like, we're 7 episodes in, he's already won a tournament. It's cool as hell to me. He won some glass flutes, which I'm curious if that'll be canonical. I like the fact that Go's Pokemon he's caught are actually, like, in. I think with Go, his Pokemon will matter, but not to the same degree. I do find it interesting that his pincer had no interest in fighting, but his scyther did. I'm curious if they're gonna get into like some character development with his team, or are they just gonna like show little bits and pieces of them as you progress through the story. I don't know. Um, but like episode was fine. I like Hoji. I like the fights. I appreciate they're still using Ash's creative way of fighting, like the whole electro web on the hole in the wall that they made, so he could use it as a springboard to come down and Iron Tail the fuck out of Mightyena. That's classic Ash. It's just a good episode. I enjoyed it. And then next week I think is I forget the preview. Oh, the preview is the Piplup Krogunk Sinnoh Racing episode, which I'm not overly excited about because it's like, I also find it interesting that Koharu was shown more in this episode than she has been. She's shown at the beginning and she's shown at the end, and they actually interact to a little bit. I like the fact that he like does the joke. Ash does the joke where he's like, "Oh shit, they're evolving." Really? No, I'm just fucking with you. I like that. That's funny to me. And then you got, although he does get like wrongly attacked because Squirrel Bunny goes to kick. Is it Mightyena? Or is it Hoji? I think it's Hoji himself. And Mightyena scares it. So it ends up kicking Ash. Pichu gets ticked at it, shocks and zaps it, but zaps Ash instead of Squirrel Bunny. The dynamic is kind of funny. I'm entertained. I also find it kind of cute that like Pikachu will defend Ash in these situations, where in like other series, Pikachu tends to have the more like whatever response. Like he usually isn't like defensive of Ash. So if that happens more often, I would appreciate that just for a difference in dynamic. And I hope we see Hoji in the future because I like his character design. I actually am curious if we'll see any of these characters more later on, like the girl we're about to meet in the next episode and Hoji. So yeah, good episode. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. This has been your boy Schizomanic, and I'll catch you guys in the Sinnoh region. I don't want to go to the Sinnoh region. I don't want to go to the Sinnoh region.